Interesting.
Dude, I'm like, my shoulders are too wide.
Oh my.
All right, whatever. Let's start
So,
the podcast then.
This election isn't that. Okay, go ahead.
Ready? Yeah. All right. So this is the inaugural podcast, episode number 1 for the Ski Mask podcast. All right.
yeah.
Actually,
This is
that's
the
pretty
intro.
good. The Ski Mouse podcast.
So from now on,
The blanket dropped.
the backdrop's falling.
This place is freaking falling apart, guys.
Yep. So we'll kind of see how this podcast goes. Try to do it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Bi-weekly?
I think weekly, bi-weekly, and if like some days we want to do like 2 days in a row, 3 days in a row, and just like stack them up, and maybe
Whoa.
Oh yeah, we talked about like
We'll
current
see.
shit, so that's not gonna work.
Right. Yeah, and that's pretty much the whole point of the podcast, right? Talk about whatever's going on, whether it be like some music, movies,
Fights.
whatever. Yeah, fights. Just like,
Sports.
This fight,
Yeah.
there's a lot of fights this weekend.
really. Who's fighting this
No,
weekend?
this past weekend
Oh,
there's a lot of
okay.
fights.
Yeah, and that was kind of like something that I also had on the topics too, right?
Yeah.
UFC just passed. We had Brandon Moreno become the first Mexican-born champion.
So sick.
Yeah, and really, I was actually surprised. I didn't really give him too much of I didn't really think he could actually become a champion.
I kind of thought it was gonna be a really competitive fight because that first fight was super competitive. Like, that was a good fight of the night.
Yeah, it was nice and fun and everything, but I don't know. I thought Figueiredo was just like so much better or something, but no, it was awesome to see though.
Yeah, but is it me or he looked slow and he looked sluggish? Like he didn't look the same, in my opinion at
I
least.
don't know. I mean, I guess I wasn't really paying attention too much.
You're kind of on your phone though. The time we're watching it.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know if he looked slow or that the guy was just super fast. But honestly, I'm happy he won. But for as much as I'm happy that he won, first Mexican-born, champion, I'm also mad because I had my money on Moreno winning TKO.
And he did.
Yeah.
No, it was a submission.
He won
He won
submission.
That's right.
From
After
what
he
I saw.
he dropped him right away. And I was like, okay, let's cash the bet. But no, I couldn't finish it.
Yeah, he dominated that whole fight because he dropped him that first round. The second round, he kind of took him down. Third round, he finished him in the third, right?
I can't remember. I
Third,
don't remember.
Third or second, and he kind of dominated the whole fight. Figueroa really didn't impose his will as much as he usually does.
No. But other than fights, I mean, I don't know.
This,
what
well,
else?
this, I want to talk about Israel. Like,
Is he? Yeah.
No.
like, do you guys think Israel is like the next Anderson or the next GOAT?
No.
No?
No.
Think he's hype?
I kind of feel like I would consider myself a casual, like MMA watcher, right?
You would or you wouldn't?
I'm a casual, right? Like,
Okay.
I'm not super into it. I know maybe a little more than the average person, but not enough. But the thing is, I think his hype isn't that much hype. Like, it just isn't because he lost to, who did he lose to the other time?
Jan Blachowicz. He went
Yeah.
up in weight, though.
Ian Blachowicz.
Yeah, but
Blachowicz,
still, it was like,
Blachowicz.
it was whatever. I didn't get it. I think if, who'd you compare it to? Silva?
Anderson
Yeah,
Silva.
right. If Silva would have done that, it would have been going crazy. The biggest story was from a couple fights ago when he had that gyno.
Oh, Israel?
Yeah, that was the bigger story.
Oh,
No one really cared if he won or lost, but that could also be due to like the pandemic and not that much people were paying attention to it. Or it could be that he's just not I don't think he's at Silva's level yet.
yeah. I still think, like, right now, greatest like fighter, I'd definitely say it's John Jones.
Greatest of all
Still?
time.
Greatest of all time.
Or active fighter.
Still active. He's still sort of active. Like,
Wow.
I'm pretty sure he's still in the USADA drug testing thing.
Yeah. So
yeah,
you consider
still
him the
active.
GOAT?
Yeah, for sure.
But don't you feel like he has blemishes because of his drug testing?
No.
Really?
Yes, I do.
Wow. That's crazy. Honestly, I would put him the GOAT if it wasn't for the drug testing.
I mean, yeah, it's all whatever. I mean, if you know the whole idea. I like fighters if they take steroids. I want all fighters to take steroids and let them fight it out. Pretty much what like ONE FC does.
Yeah.
Right?
Or that's how it used to be for the UFC before it
Well, yeah,
implemented USADA.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, I still think John Jones is pretty much a bigger star, and I think he's just the people who he fought and how long he's actually reigned as champion. I just consider him pretty much the GOAT.
That is true. He's almost like the LeBron James of the UFC just because as soon as he got into the league or the UFC until now, he's been dominant. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yep.
It's crazy.
I do think Adesanya wants to be the best ever because he kind of fights pretty smart.
Yeah.
He doesn't really take that much chances. You know?
Yeah.
At least recently. You know, when he fought Costa.
No, he fucked Costa up.
Yeah, he fucked him up, but he's not taking, like, other guys who'll go out and KO them. I'm not saying it's bad, but he does definitely want to have that, like, record, you know? That, like, really, 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 like, impressive record.
Yeah.
But it's hard in MMA to have that crazy record. It's not like boxing where they're going to give you a whole bunch of scrubs
Yeah.
to start your career off with. And they're going to be like, you know, like 20-0 going into, you know, your bigger fights.
Well,
I was gonna say that's how a lot of the Eastern European fighters actually do it. A lot of them just fight like a bunch of scrubs, like a lot of the Russian fighters or something.
Like Khabib.
At the beginning of his career,
Yeah.
but I mean, he turned out to actually, you know, be good and actually fight with actual competitions.
and dominate everyone.
Yeah.
You know
and
what,
it's-
though? Speaking of those Russian fighters, I want to see those two little guys fight.
Dude, that's so
Those little
hilarious. Have you guys
men.
been paying attention to that?
No, I'm not on no
No.
TikTok and
Isn't
stuff.
that on Twitter?
Well, I've
Yeah, I
seen
see
it
him on
just
Twitter.
circling around social media. and
Hasbro
stuff.
Yeah.
or something like that?
Hasbuya or something like that, yeah.
Yeah. I want to see him fight.
He's like 19, but he's like, I don't know, he's 19, but he's like,
They got Benjamin Button disease.
yeah, something.
Something
he's the
crazy.
size of a 2-year-old. So weird.
That's crazy.
But it's hilarious, though.
Do you think who do you think wins, him or the other guy? I think the other guys are older.
Wait,
Like,
so there's a second guy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're both like have the same like type of like
Disease or
they
whatever.
must have been born close to like freaking Chernobyl or something.
Yeah, it's either that or they were
Radioactive or
born like.
Ukraine.
You know, something crazy. Probably glow in the dark or something.
the leprechauns.
Yeah, oh shit. Fighting over the Lucky Charms belt or something.
Dude, that still has been hilarious though. Watching those little guys fight, and like they like really go at each other, which is hilarious.
But you know who does have little people fighting each other? Mexican
China?
wrestling.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh yeah, Mexican
I
wrestling.
remember growing up on that Mexican wrestling.
Lucha.
Yep,
Lucha
Lucha
Libre.
Libre,
Triple A.
whatever, Triple A or CMLL or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, little guys, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
The WWE had that actual leprechaun, right?
Hornswoggle,
Did he
yeah.
die?
No, he's.
No.
I don't
I
think
swear-
so.
I swear
Unless
he
he died
passed
like
away.
recently, because he was on NXT or TNA actually, not
Oh,
too
was
long
he?
ago. Yeah,
All right.
he came
We'll
on.
pull it up and put it in there in case. But I feel like one of the little guys passed away.
It's like the only little guy. In,
No, there was a little boogeyman too.
oh, is there?
Oh,
Yeah.
Um,
Forgot about him.
Dang, who else? There was. I know there's like some famous like little people that fought, but yeah, they don't come to mind. They've always, they're always the characters.
There should have been a mini
'Cause Mexico
China.
has all of them.
Mini what?
There was a little mini Super Porkies. I remember that. Yeah,
Oh, was it? Oh, didn't each wrestler have like a mini me in Lucha Libre?
not every wrestler, but like the
There was a
popular ones
lot of
would.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like-
because doesn't El Parka have his own too?
yeah,
Yep.
yup.
Yeah.
So that's why that's where they all go.
Yeah. He was my favorite wrestler.
La Parka.
Yeah, La Parka was my favorite wrestler, bro.
Pero
He was
es Parka.
a beast.
There was that second guy called L.A. Park.
Yeah.
I was
like-
supposed to be like a replica.
There was like two
there's-
of them.
Yeah,
Like,
Oh,
they're
okay.
played by two different people.
yeah. The way it goes is Mexican wrestling. If I recall correctly, which I'm probably wrong on this, but there was like one that was La Parca, but then he actually went to a different promotion. Couldn't take that with him because it belonged to either AAA or CML or whatever it is. But yeah, they didn't let them take it, so he had to create a whole new character, which was pretty much the same character, only
Different name.
a little different name.
A modified name.
Well,
Yeah.
and that was the name you just said?
LA Par, yeah. And
Oh,
then
no.
the thing is though, like they always like switch promotions. So one comes back, one goes. They came. I think that guy ended up coming back, but he couldn't be that because somebody else was him.
Oh,
And
what
then,
the freak? I had no idea that shit. That's like a novella going on behind the
It was
scenes.
kind of crazy. But actually, speaking of dead wrestlers, Rey Mysterio, remember when he killed the guy?
Yeah,
Did he
remember
kill the
that.
guy?
Rey Mysterio killed El Perro Arguello Jr.
Yeah.
In the ring?
One.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
Doing
a
a
match.
619.
Yeah, like,
No way. Why?
that was like 3 years ago or something like that.
Just 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Something recent like that. Yeah.
Dude, like somehow got stuck or something like that, and like
He
his
hit
neck,
him.
like,
He hit him
snapped.
wrong or something, I think. And then, dude was already old, and I don't know if it was like a heart or what is it, like something with like a heart
Pretty sure he
condition or
broke
something.
his neck.
I thought it was his
Oh,
neck,
was it?
yeah. Like he was just there, and Rey Mysterio does the 619, and then the dude just stays on the ropes.
Huh.
It's
Dang.
kind of fucked up. It's very fucked
I
up.
had no idea.
Yeah, no, I do remember when that came out. I was like, wait, what's going on? Like, why is Rey Mysterio trending? And then I see it, I'm like, oh, damn. Like, damn. But yeah.
I heard what's that? Jimmy Fly Snuka?
Oh, yeah,
He
Yeah.
killed somebody apparently too.
I think he killed his wife or some shit.
Somebody, yeah. Like this was like a long time ago, wasn't it?
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
But then he just got trialed for it.
Bro, but those wrestlers were yoked.
Oh yeah, they're all on
Jimmy, you
steroids.
see him with the top rope, stretched out, ready
Yeah.
to do his whatever his special move is called. Bro, he was diced, too. Big old chest, looking like 2 lunch trays or something. That dude was
He was wide.
crazy. He was wide, dude. You gotta watch that on an IMAX screen, that wide screen.
You did? You're watching Jimmy Fly Snuka on a widescreen?
With the Jerry curl.
Yeah. All those wrestlers on steroids, bro. They had to have been.
I know.
They have to have been that big and that ripped,
That thick.
thicker.
The thickest, man. Wrestlers were thick back in the day, too. But actually, they still are kind of thick.
Yeah.
All right, but who is
No, but
all of your
they
favorite
also
wrestlers?
my favorite wrestler. It'd be Eddie Guerrero for sure.
Oh, for real?
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ray Mysterio.
Mysterio. Convicted? No, he's not convicted. It was an
No,
accident.
they're not. It was an accident.
Your favorite
Tragic.
wrestler's a murderer.
Nah, dude.
But when he was active, when I was into wrestling, he wasn't a murderer.
Nah, it was an accident, freak accident. Of course, he didn't want to do that. Honestly, one of my favorite wrestlers was actually Chris Benoit growing up.
Oh my god.
No,
Another
I'm
murderer.
not even
What
trying to
the
make a
fuck?
joke. I bought his DVD set, and a week later, all the news came out of what happened, and I
Wow.
was just like, okay, can't watch wrestling anymore.
Really? Stop
Yes.
watching wrestling
Yeah,
after
actually,
that?
stopped. Honestly, I was at that age where I'm like, do I even want to watch it anymore?
Wow.
And also, so I was around, I think, middle school time. I was going to join wrestling for the first time, and I did not know it is completely different.
Were you trying to do
In
like the
real
FU and shit?
And I was trying to sharpshooter someone, and then they're like, "No, this is called folk style wrestling. You gotta." I'm like, I never.
You try to pile
ever-
drive someone?
tried to,
You need to switch in music.
trying to get my finishing move off, but no. I pulled the freaking chair from the bottom of the ring. No.
That's hilarious.
No, but my other favorites were like The Rock, just because I had the action figures and I used them in the video game. That'd be you, Christian. Who's your favorite?
What about you, Cruz?
Honestly, even though this sounds corny, when I first started watching wrestling was when the John Cena era. So John Cena was my favorite wrestler for the longest time.
Wow.
Bro, I just didn't like the jorts.
I know, but I was a fan. I wanted to be a rapper too and shit. When
Oh,
I was a
so
kid.
that's why.
So I was
Yeah.
John Cena was my idol.
Hey, that shit was hilarious because they had the championship belt with the spinner.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that. That was my whole vibe back then. Just being trying to be get the spinner belt, get wearing the George, sagging the pants, the jersey, all that.
They used to want to put spinners on everything.
Yeah,
Everything had spinners.
Yeah.
Cars, belts, braces, tons of,
Brace.
I don't know, man. I grew up in the hood, so I don't know, but everything had spinners.
Yeah. But now that I look at it, John Cena was so corny.
I don't know. Thug Life one was best John Cena.
Yeah, that was my favorite
That's-
John Cena
yeah.
was Thug Life. But I think during that time was still pretty good wrestling. That's when Randy Orton was coming up, Undertaker was a beast, The Edge was in his prime during that time.
I think it's just Edge, not the Edge.
It's,
Or is it
it's
just
something.
Edge?
I'm
Not
pretty
the Edge.
sure
My
it's
bad, my
Edge.
bad. I'm a little rusty on the
No, I
wrestling
actually
terminology.
did get to
Chris
see.
Jericho was also good.
Oh yeah, Y2K or
Oh,
Y2J.
Y2J.
That was dope. I did get to see Batista live during that time,
Oh, really?
and Triple
actor?
H.
The
And
rest?
The actor Batista, the one that
Right.
was in the zombie movie.
Was he in the zombie movie?
Yeah,
Oh, he's in
the
a new
one
zombie
that came out
movie.
from Netflix.
My Spy.
No, I mean, that's a different one, but
I
yeah.
know him from
'Cause he's
Guardians of
an
the
actor.
Galaxy.
He's an actor. He's
No,
an actor
but-
now.
No, I did get to see him live, and right when he was turning heel to babyface or whatever,
Yeah.
and then I wanted to go high five him, but I was 8 rows up. Because he's high fiving everyone after he finished the match. And I was
Right.
like, let me go high five him, but no, I'm 8 rows up.
8 rows up. You're gonna try to reach.
Yeah. I'm like, come on, man. Tag me. No.
Wasn't there one wrestler that used to go into the audience and that's how his intro was?
There's a couple of them. I know the Sandman used to do that. A beer drinking dude that came out with a stick. To
It was a
whoop some people.
cane.
What, not,
And whip people with it.
yeah,
Oh,
from
shit.
ECW. Yeah, the Sandman just.
I remember
Because he puts people to
Masterpiece.
sleep.
I remember the masterpiece too. We used to try to do the freaking
Chris.
the
Oh, the
full
full
Nelson
Nelson?
on everybody. Yeah,
Was it the Master Lock or something?
yeah. He
like
called it
that?
the master locks. Yeah,
Yeah, he used to call people in the fans allegedly, paid actors or something.
dude, that dude was always oiled up, bro. He was
All the
always
oil.
shining,
Yeah,
always.
He was slick, smooth.
For real.
He
Man,
was
there's
super
actually
shiny.
gonna be some wrestling coming up. I think coming here to the cities. But yeah,
Wait, remember that time we saw the local wrestling?
they're coming back again.
They're coming back?
So
Okay.
it should be next weekend, I think.
How was
it's either
that?
this weekend or
Like
next
backyard
weekend.
wrestling.
It's not really backyard.
It's a
It's
small
from
local promotion.
yeah. So you know Seth Rollins, right? He's the one that pretty much throws on that promotion, and they have some really good wrestlers, dude. I mean,
Really?
when we went, they had like one. I like
Corn
seeing
guy.
yeah, they had some guy dressed up as Corn coming out and wrestling. I don't
Sweet
know.
corn.
He had some kind of love story with one of the female wrestlers. It was kind of weird.
Bro, female wrestlers though.
Baddies.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
Do you guys have a favorite?
favorite.
Dude, no.
It's been a while.
Hold on, before we go into that, like the freaking female wrestling is so good now. I remember when it was ass,
Yeah,
but now
before.
watching the women wrestlers, like they're so fucking good.
Yeah, before in the video games, it was just the
Bras and
bra and panties
Yeah,
match. Yeah.
I
But
guess.
now that they wrestle like the men, I mean,
No, yeah, it's crazy seeing that evolution of it. I know Sasha Banks; she's really, really good at wrestling.
and Charlotte Flair.
Yup.
Bro,
And
they
then
sound like X-Men. Avengers or something.
sure, I guess
Charlotte Flames, or something.
Charlotte Flair,
Flair.
Ric Flair's is it daughter or
What?
granddaughter?
Daughter. Is
Daughter.
it daughter?
It might be granddaughter.
No,
No,
I
it's
think
his
I think
daughter.
it might
His
be daughter.
His actual
Yeah.
daughter.
He has like
Damn.
2 of them that wrestle.
Hey,
I'm pretty sure.
Do you guys hear news that came out though a few years ago?
I have not.
Where's the website so I could avoid it?
Let's not talk on that.
Nah, but favorite,
Okay.
favorite female, what is it, Divas? Oh, they switched
Yeah.
it, right?
No,
They're not
I
Divas
Are
anymore.
they still divas?
I don't know. I mean, I would still call them divas. That's how I know them by.
Yeah, growing up as a kid, Stacy Keebler.
Stacy, nah. I mean, she's cool and all, but I don't know who would I have.
Tori?
I think Tori Wilson, if anything, or her or Kelly Kelly too.
I can't remember Kelly. I don't know.
Kelly Kelly's like the
No.
face of the Divas for like the longest time.
For real?
Yes.
What about
Oh, there's that one crazy chick.
Oh no, remember
Mickey
that?
James? Or,
Yes.
She still was wrestling a few years back.
She still, she did up until like a couple months ago. I think
She-
WWE
She
released
was
her.
crazy.
Was she the one that did some porn?
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of them actually did
Oh, really?
some type of porn, right?
But I think Mickey's like
not-
the most infamous.
Probably. I think so.
That's what I hear. I never
They
seen
did have
it.
that one crazy storyline with Kane, Edge, and
Lita?
Yeah. The
you know,
rated
like,
R.
they
That's the
freaking-
whole rated
they
R. era.
fucked on air.
I remember watching that, and Ric
Air
Flair
quotes.
came out. Is that the one when Ric Flair came out?
I don't know.
Yeah, I remember watching that as a kid, and Ric Flair came out, and I tried to turn on the TV because I was so scared.
Nah,
Like,
bro.
this is so fucked.
Bro, I was waiting for that to pop on. I was like, bro, I'm about to learn about the birds and the bees, WWE. Bro, I had to figure out what like 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time was, trying to, put it on the right channel. Nah, but that was wild. And then, didn't they have like a miscarriage or something like that?
No,
With
there's
Kane's
always.
baby?
Yeah, that was a storyline too.
That was
really,
wild.
Really messed
And then
up.
they also had that guy who was like, for lack of a better term, special ed.
Yep,
Eugene.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
one of my favorite wrestlers too.
I did like his jacket.
Yup.
I can't remember Eugene. Did he
He
have
had,
like?
he had like a puffy hair. pretty
Long
much.
hair,
Curly
but it was
yeah.
kind of balding up.
He
there,
had
too.
blue shorts or blue whatever. tights
Sparkly
they were.
shorts.
Yeah, with red
vaguely
pads.
remember him.
Hey, Eugene, if you're listening to this,
He always,
wanna get you on
he
the
He
always
always
bit
does
his
the
nails
whole
like that.
thing, yeah, I'm sorry or hi. He was Eric Bischoff's
Like
cousin or
son.
something in the thing,
Yeah.
or
Oh, okay.
nephew, or something like that.
I feel like I
but-
vaguely remember him, but not a lot.
it was such a crazy storyline, but he was very entertaining. Like he took care of it. It's just crazy because that's a guy who's been working so long to get into the WWE, and then that's his time to shine. Is this character?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know?
but I mean, if you want to make it in wrestling or any kind of like industry, I assume you got to listen to whatever they tell you, right? So if they tell you, hey, play this character, you're gonna do it if you want. If you don't, then I guess you don't get the fame, right?
You gotta take the chance. Gotta do what you
Another
gotta do.
thing, he'd always carry out like a teddy bear or something.
Who did?
I don't remember that, but I don't know. I mean, it's
I
been
remember
a while.
this was probably maybe a storyline. I don't know if I'm making this up. But he walked out with a teddy bear once, and then one of the other wrestlers in the ring took it and like threw it on the ground and stomped on it, and that's what made him pissed off.
Bro, that's the story from your childhood, dude.
Oh no, wait, because didn't he cause the miscarriage?
No, it wasn't him. It was some other guy that said
swear.
it wasn't my fault. It was some beefed up dude with like a goatee. I think he was bald.
He was
his name?
blonde. He had blonde hair.
Damn, I can't remember this at all.
I think it was either him or it wasn't Heidenreich, I think.
It was
I don't
Heidenreich.
think it was Heidenreich because
That's
he did
his
the
name.
arm thing.
Heidenreich.
I don't think it was him though. It was somebody else.
That's what he walked out to. He's like, it wasn't my fault.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
It's Heidenreich.
Yeah. I don't remember his name. I can't remember. I just
I
remember.
think he had MMA gloves too.
Yeah, so I was thinking of somebody else then, if anything. But yeah, interesting.
So MMA gloves. You know, should they change them?
I gotta be honest with you. Before you switch off the WWE, once Undertaker started doing like MMA moves, like the triangle choke, and people started bleeding from their mouths, I stopped watching wrestling. I was like, I can't handle this.
Undertaker had the triangle choke in his
Yeah,
back.
that was like, you guys remember
He
that?
calls it the Hell's
No,
Gate.
dude, I stopped watching wrestling like, maybe like right after middle school or something.
Yeah.
Like right at middle school.
No, I actually remember when I stopped watching wrestling.
I remember that's when I stopped, when I saw Undertaker start fucking doing triangle chokes and people were bleeding from their mouths. I was like, this isn't for me, man.
It was middle school, and my friend had like a John Cena, like Eddie Guerrero, or like some shirt, right? And this girl in middle school, she goes up to him. She's like, "Isn't it gay to wear a guy on your shirt?"
What?
And I'm like, bro, it's not gay. It's cool. And then
That's so funny.
Right? Like who would go and wear a Cheech and Chong shirt, right?
I
That's
know,
two
that's
guys.
fucking
That's double the
gay.
gays.
That's even double gay.
first of all, there's nothing wrong with it. Secondly, I'm wearing a Cheech and Chong shirt. You're wearing a Chicago Fire shirt.
Which is also.
I'm
You
not.
should light on
And when
fire.
we say gay, we mean it's cool, so don't get
Yeah,
offended.
dude, shoot. But nothing's bad about being gay.
Yeah, we love
Took it
gays.
as an offense. That's not what we meant.
Yeah. And your
Oh,
shirt's
I'm
like,
just happy,
offended that you
dude.
took offense to that.
I took offense to it. I'm
you know,
saying,
you
it's
know
a
what?
disclaimer.
This is kind of like when I was in sixth grade. I went out trick or treating. Do you guys think that's kind of old?
In the sixth grade?
Sixth
Yeah.
grade?
No,
I
that's
don't
fine.
know.
So I was like 11, 12, and I go knock on this door, and the girl that's in my class opened the door and looked at me and said, "You're too old to be trick or treating." I said,
damn.
"All right, I'm going home."
like,
I
"Any
never
candy,
trick or
bitch?"
treated after that. Never trick or treated after that. That was the last time I trick or
Did she give
treated.
you candy though?
No, she told me I'm too old.
See, that's
For
where
real?
the whole
Yes.
trick and treat part kind of comes in. She didn't
have
give
a
you any
costume?
treats. That's when you
Yeah,
got to
throw
trick them.
eggs.
Yeah, that's when I should have tricked them. I should just start whacking her. Huh?
You know what? Where is she now though? Have her on the podcast.
She's actually still around here. She probably doesn't remember.
We gotta find her.
Yeah. And when
You,
her,
you guys actually know who she is. Can I say her name?
No,
you guys edit it out?
no.
Nah, just write it down.
You know what? This is what you gotta do. When her kid goes trick or treating,
Just whip their ass.
you give him that one candy with razor blades in it. I'm just,
Damn.
I'm just messing with you. Don't do that. Just don't give him candy.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Just give her the fruits.
Yeah, give her like.
Hand out a pencil
Man,
or a ruler.
Bro, I swear I went trick or treating one time and they gave me a canned good.
a canned good.
They gave me like some SpaghettiOs.
Wow. That's.
They're trying to clean out the pantry.
I think
Oh, really?
the worst candy or thing I ever got was probably like some kind of coupon book or something.
Oh my
that's
God.
the only thing. I
A
can remember.
coupon book?
Yeah.
How old were you?
I don't know. I was a kid.
They give you
Like I just remember. Like it was like I don't know. I think it was like one of those local kind of things where here's a discount for Heavy Joe's.
I would
here's a
have
discount
pissed
for
on their
whatever. I'm
fucking
like,
steps, dude.
They gave you like a U.S. Treasury bond that's gonna cash out in like
that'd
20
be
years for like
pretty
10
dope.
bucks.
Yeah, but no.
You should have took a shit straight on their sidewalk.
Hey, bro, imagine if like somehow we make a shit ton of money somehow and we're giving kids Bitcoin when they come and we're like, no, like
No.
save this shit for a couple of years. And then
Right.
They just get a Bitcoin and now they got like 40 G's.
Like that pizza guy.
What?
Oh, who got tipped or they
Yeah.
paid for a pizza or tipped them.
And like 100, something like 50 Bitcoin shares.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it was a while back, and then if he kept it,
He kept them, I'm pretty sure. Now he's obviously he's a good millionaire now.
I did see a recent story where some dude did some promotion, like you put some money in here to invest in this, they'll give you like a certain value in Bitcoin, and he was supposed to get like a hundredth of a Bitcoin or some shit, but they actually gave him like a couple hundred Bitcoins, and they're like, yo, you got to give us it back, like that's not part of the promotion, we messed up, and then now he put it in a wallet that's untraceable, right?
Yeah.
Because he can't trace back, so now he's like has like a couple hundred Bitcoin, so he cashed out, hit a lick super quick.
Yeah. It's crazy. But Bitcoin became. Have you guys seen that video of that older man? And like he has a YouTube video like from 8 years ago, and he just says, "If you have $1, invest in Bitcoin." I'm telling you, this was 8 years ago.
Yeah, and then like the next video is like him on a yacht,
Yeah.
like present time.
Rich as fuck.
Yeah, dude, he's like invest at least $1 in Bitcoin.
Yeah. He's like, "I told you so."
Yeah.
8 years ago. That's insane.
In like high school, I was trying to make my Bitcoin mine because I watched hella conspiracy videos. And I was like, oh, I gotta make the Bitcoin mine before the US dollar crashes.
Yeah.
And then the next video I saw was like Alex Jones talking about like, if you have Bitcoin, the government's gonna be coming after you or something. So I was like, I deleted everything. Obviously, my computer is not capable of mining Bitcoin because
Yeah.
it's freaking. I'm playing Flash games and stuff.
Yeah.
So I didn't have any, but I like to think.
You were playing
that I would've had a
solitaire
whole
on
bunch
it.
of- Yeah, but I didn't even have that. It was fucked up from like Frostwire.
Oh man,
Virus.
Those
The
are
Windows
days.
pinball.
Limewire, Frostwire.
Dude, LimeWire was a
Man.
plug back in the day.
And so you got those like Limewire, Frostwire users, like or I got this Bill Clinton pop up. Where I tried to download anime and it gave me something that's close to anime but not anime.
Hentai.
And I was like,
It's
whoa,
adult
whoa, whoa,
anime.
whoa.
That's what it is.
Adult anime.
Anime after dark. No, but I was like, yep, I can't use this anymore. It's just too strange.
Nah, I mean, I just used it to download music.
Yeah, so did I. I didn't get
That's
any
it.
freaky shit like that. ever.
Put it in my little like Dollar Tree
Yeah.
MP3 or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Listen to it on school.
I had the young SanDisk.
Yeah, I remember the
Nah,
MP3.
we weren't rich enough to afford SanDisk stuff.
I had that SanDisk with radio. I was downloading that
Damn, your privilege.
that Akon Gwen Stefani song.
What song is that?
Which one?
No, I know what you're talking about. I just can't come up with the name.
What song is
I can think about it right now. I'm just thinking about the Nelly Furtado song right now.
All right.
Dude, I remember my brother stole the MP3 player one time, and he gave it to me, and I was going through it, and like in the library, there's a video of a guy sitting on a jar, like butt naked, and then the jar breaks in his ass. I'm like, where'd you get this MP3 player from? He's like, I don't know, I found it somewhere. I don't know. I was like,
What
damn.
the fuck?
Isn't that fuck? I was like 13.
That scarred you, man.
It did kind of scar me because like I saw the whole video. After it broke, he was just sitting there, just like taking pieces out of his butt cheeks
You didn't clip it
while
off?
he was bleeding. Huh?
You didn't turn it off?
No, I was kind of intrigued.
Kind
I
of
mean, you are drinking from a mason jar right now. I'm kind of scared.
Yeah, but
Actually, no.
that-
You have coffee in that mason jar. People do those coffee enemas. They
They
pretty
don't.
much no. They
Do
like
you want to know what an enema is?
it was enema.
Oh boy.
It's where you, there's like a bag of water and a hose. You stick the hose up your ass,
Oh my god, you guys
and
are
it's
some
supposed to
weird
clean
shit.
the inside of your colon.
Oh, it's like a cleansing process.
Sort
Shit,
of.
I'm kind of down. Do you guys want to do it live? All right.
Oh
Nah,
man.
bro, we'll
no.
save that
Like
for the
goofing,
100th episode or some shit.
but like
No, but I saw like the Mind Strange Addictions.
Yeah.
This couple did it like 4 times a day, a coffee enema,
What the?
and they would just get wired. Just fucking like, oh, I love it. I can't live without it.
Yeah.
And the doctor's
Sounds
just like, hey,
interesting.
Isn't that way people get drunk faster too? Like,
yeah,
just
it's
putting
called
up their ass.
boofing.
Yeah, that's
what it's
actually
called?
that's actually cool. Boofing.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cool term.
bro, but how do you find that out?
Find what out? How do you find out? You're
Remember-
you're too informed in this.
I
Diego.
remember back in the day, Spike TV had this Mansers had a TV show called Mansers.
Yeah, we know answers.
And like they did some scientific stuff there. And apparently one of them was like you could get drunk faster by sticking alcohol up your ass.
Yeah, I remember. I actually remember that. I remember a few of those episodes.
I remember the answers just because they had like the freaking hot chicks like every slide or something.
Yeah. Yeah. I was fucking 12 years old, bricked up watching it.
You were what?
Bricked up.
Bricked up? Bro, you know what? Let's just pause. Let's say 12 years old. Let's just next thing. What's next on the agenda today?
Agenda.
Actually, I do want. Are you guys into? I know you're into the NBA. Are you into the NBA?
I'm
No,
sort of.
not really.
I know you know a little bit.
Well, yeah, like I play basketball, and recently I just somewhat been watching basketball. Usually just the playoffs, and
Oh.
usually the last quarter.
So, do you know what's going on with the Brooklyn Nets right now?
No.
So, the Brooklyn Nets pretty much made like a super team, and two of their main guys are injured right now. They're in like a tough playoff series.
Harden and Irvin, or what?
Yeah,
Both of them.
both of them are injured.
What? That explains kind of why they lost the last two, right?
Yeah.
Because
So
I seen they tied it up like 2-2 now.
Yeah.
Huh.
So, what do you guys think is going to happen with that series? 'Cause I think that is already an interesting series and it's tied up. But do you think Kevin Durant is able to push them past the Bucks by himself?
I saw like the statistics, and Durant and Giannis are pretty much have the same shooting stats. They were average about the same points. The only thing I think Giannis does it like on 10% more efficiency, like something crazy. But it just depends. Like I think the Bucks have the better team chemistry, but I think the Nets have a better bench.
Well, yeah, because I know Claxton's in there too, right? He's pretty good.
Yeah, he's a young guy. He's pretty nasty. And then Joe Harris, he's been having some questionable shooting nights.
Yeah, last
but he-
few games.
Yeah, but he does a lot more than just shoot. He's pretty physical. He's a big body too. I think it's like 6'6".
Yeah.
But no, I don't think the Bucks lose if those guys stay injured.
Okay, what if the next game the Bucks win it because Irvin and James won't be out? What do you think happens? You think?
Like about KD, like what's the KD storyline?
No, I think what if they lose the game 5, so it's tired. The series is 3-2 Bucks, but then Irvin comes in game 6. You think they still have a chance to win it?
Is this already the finals?
No,
It's
no.
the playoffs.
Playoffs right now.
After this, they go to the conference championship.
Yeah.
Then after that, it's the finals.
Okay.
So this is the second round. So what I think though
Playoffs.
is if the Bucks win this game, I think they close out.
Even if Irvin comes back game 6.
Wait,
Even if Irvin comes
where are
back.
they playing right now? Like, who has the home court?
Next one is gonna be in Brooklyn. Then after that, it's gonna be Bucks.
Okay.
Then back to Brooklyn.
All right. They also got that comedian guy too, right?
Who?
The one who was married to Kim.
Ray J.
Oh, Blake Griffin.
Yeah, there you go.
yeah,
Blake
yeah.
Was he married
Griffin.
to anyone?
No, he wasn't married to Kim.
Oh wait, no. Then what was it?
He dated
Oh
Kendall.
no. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
thinking of Humphreys, dude. Huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
that dude has
No,
been
he
in the league for
was-
like 10 years.
He was on the Nets. No, I think he's like not even that much. He kind of was like a journeyman.
Yeah, he was ass.
Yeah, no, but
He got
Yeah, no.
ass, dude.
Yeah.
He did got.
yeah, Blake Griffin does do comedy.
It's kind of
Yeah.
decent. It's like dry comedy.
I know. I remember seeing him on the roasts, pretty much. You know, like those shows. He's actually pretty funny, dude. Although I couldn't tell, if his jokes were written or not. But
I think he writes them himself actually. 'Cause he's like a true comedian. Like he does stand up and everything.
I think he just loves entertaining people.
Yeah.
No, but no, yeah. Bucks close it out if they win this next game. They
Damn.
close it out.
That's crazy.
Moving on, let's go to the Euro Cup real quick. Euro Cup just started. It started off super crazy already. Of course, I think a lot of people saw what happened to
Christian Eriksen.
yeah, that was wild. I think
That was wild.
Yeah.
I think he's doing better now, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's awake. He's actually been talking to his teammates and his family. His managers confirmed that he's, alive, awake, talking on his own, breathing. But yeah, crazy story. So if you guys don't know really what happened during their pretty much group stage game, I guess it was against Finland. He's a Danish player. Nobody was around him for like a couple minutes. It went out for a throw-in. He just started walking towards the ball pretty much. The guy threw it into him, and then he just suddenly just collapsed. He was not really breathing or really making any movement. The medical staff was called in. They actually came out, did some CPR, had to resuscitate him, and then they actually used the defibrillators on him too.
They're
Shocked him
called
back.
AEDs.
Oh yeah, AEDs. So it's pretty much where your heart's pretty much in an irregular pattern, right? And then
Yeah.
it sets it back or resets it. Yeah. They had to do that. It took over, I don't even know, like 20. I don't think it was 20 minutes. It was a long
it's probably a
time.
little less. But no, it did. It felt like it was forever,
Yeah.
right? I know a lot of people were mad at the camera crew for like zooming in on him, and then I think they even zoomed in on his family or some shit like that. And they're like, "What are you guys doing?" But the team did a great job of just kind of like
Covering
being there.
him.
Yeah, they came together. They kind of covered him up, but they're also very emotional while they're doing it. So it's kind of like heartbreaking because
Yeah.
he's also the team captain. I don't know if soccer has multiple team captains.
He's not the team captain. So I mean, sometimes he is, but he's definitely the star player. He's
Oh,
the
is he?
big star one. Yeah. So
Yeah, the headline I saw said captain.
yeah, he's captained him before, but that time it was actually I think Carr or something like that. One of the center backs. But yeah, he was on the floor. The teammates did surround them just to cover themselves from like any kind of recordings. That way it wouldn't. I don't know. It's just when something like that happens, you pretty much want privacy.
Yeah, it is like an invasion of privacy.
So did he just collapse out of nowhere? Like he didn't get hit or
so-
anything?
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe we'll put the footage up. I don't think we will, but yeah, he kind of just like you see him kind of trotting, and he's kind of like slowing down, and then the ball actually kicks him, like it hits him, and then he just like falls down.
Yeah,
like, they
it's
passed it
because
to him.
it was a throw-in, so they threw it to his feet, and it made him stumble because he was already falling, or he was out of it. You could have told. It hits his foot, and he actually falls. But yeah, he was out.
Did they say why was the reason?
I think it was a cardiac arrest. Is what I thought I read.
That's what I saw.
Which is
But, yeah.
crazy,
Wow.
right? Because they're supposed to be like
elite level
Yeah,
athletes.
but who knows how often he actually gets a physical done? Because like
No,
on the
you
other
get
side-
those every year though with your
Yeah.
soccer team.
Yeah, like-
Even
yeah.
their doctor confirmed, right? Like he passed all his medical tests regularly. There was nothing wrong. He didn't take the vaccine, which is what people were saying, like,
Yeah.
oh, because he took it,
Yeah.
something went wrong, which he didn't take it, so that wasn't the cause.
which is crazy. Because on the other side, you have a Brooklyn Nets player, LaMarcus Aldridge, who retired because I guess he had one the whole time, and I guess it was known. I just never knew about it. A lot of people didn't know, but a lot of people did know. He does have like an irregular heartbeat, kind of. And I guess in the NBA, that's kind of a common problem. A lot of players do have, like, higher than like other sports. They do have that kind of like heart condition. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll link the video that I saw that in
Yeah,
the
crazy.
description.
That's crazy. You know, one of our friends has an irregular sized heart.
I know one of ours does. Yeah.
I didn't know. Oh yeah, I think I know.
I didn't.
That's
I don't
one on
know. I don't know
blast.
if that's the same person, but
No, I'm saying one of our friends does in our group that was at your house Saturday.
oh, no, didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom has an irregular heartbeat, but it kind of gets taken care of. Oh no, that reminds me. my grandpa, he's moved in with me now, and the other day I was like, I think I went to go say like what's up to him, like give him a hug or something, like, oh, what's up, grandpa, like, because he moved in, he's been through a lot the last couple years, and he was like, stop. I'm like, why? He has a pacemaker, but it's like on, kind of like near his collarbone. That thing like kind of like moves. So like, whoops! Almost turned that boy off. that was
Killed your grandpa by giving him
that would have been fucking crazy. I'd have been like, oh shit, like
All right.
Bro, I
What
never met my grandpa, so.
for real,
Yeah.
bro. It's got real depressing. Let's edit this out.
Are you guys, are you guys close with the grandparents? I know he is.
I would say so, but I'm kind of like, I don't know. I would say so, yeah.
I wouldn't. I would say no.
Yeah, yeah, it kind of sucks to say, but I don't think we're that close to our grandparents, which, you want to be as close as you can, especially since they're later in life. But no, they still live here. We'll see each other like pretty much like Christmas or 4th of July or something. Probably like 2 holidays. It's pretty much when we see them.
Yeah. But have you guys ever had a close relationship with your grandparents? Like even when you guys were kids?
I mean, when we were kids, yeah, because we'd have to go and whatnot, but kind of sucks to say. But yeah, not really that close once we actually grew up and we had a choice to kind of go. But yeah.
It is weird because like with grandparents, like you really can't talk about anything you guys have common ground in. At least for me.
That is true. There's a lot of like separation.
Yeah, the age gap is like a huge, huge thing.
Yeah, because it's definitely like a totally different time period. Like, I always think of like old genetics. Like they have old ass genetics, like from, who knows what.
Neanderthals, bro.
You can have a little bit of that, and you have a little bit of that, and just like trickles down.
I just don't know what gets my grandpa talking. You could talk about boxing to him, and he could tell you all about like, what was it, like Canelo and all them,
Did you think?
all the good Mexican boxers.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of Canelo, what do you guys think? Is he like the GOAT?
The go of what? Boxing?
Yeah, I mean,
Canelo?
boxing's kind of weird because boxing gets like it's manipulated very easily.
Yep.
Yeah, but
No, I wouldn't consider him.
But
a
like,
goat.
what about for
Yeah,
Mexican
GOAT.
fighters, Mexican
I
boxers?
guess.
It's
Like
hard-
I don't
it's
I don't
hard
know,
to
like
say.
I don't even watch boxing that much either. I
Neither
just
do I.
watch the big fights and whatnot, and that's pretty much it.
bro, I was talking to my uncle, and he will swear to you, Julio Cesar Chavez is the best boxer to ever live. Better than Muhammad Ali, better than Sugar Ray Robinson, better than Floyd Money Mayweather. He
Better
says
than Logan Paul?
better than fucking the great Logan Paul, man.
Logan Paul's so good.
He's probably the best ever.
Yeah, he is.
Him and Jakey. But-
Undefeated, never lost.
Tyron, Woodley, Jake Paul.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure Jake Paul's gonna win that one.
Yeah, Tyron Woodley has to take him out.
I got Paul on it via what is it called? Fraud.
TikTok dance? Oh. I don't know, dude. Here's the thing. I think Jake's actually a really good boxer. But the thing with Tyron is like a really, really, like, obviously like a specialist in MMA. But this isn't MMA. And Tyron's been getting his ass beat the last 4 fights. And not just losing, getting his ass beat.
Yeah.
Bad.
But, I mean, he has so much miles under his belt. And I'm saying this in a good way. Like, he has so much experience. He has to be able to beat Jake Paul.
No, he also has knockout power too. He knocked.
That's how he won the belt,
Yeah.
Robbie Lawler.
Yeah, he beat Robbie Lawler.
And leading up to Robbie Lawler's fight, all those other fights before him, he would knock people out.
I thought he would wrestle a lot, didn't he?
He,
But then after he won the belt, he would start wrestling.
See, I always thought that. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Because I thought he like didn't use his wrestling as much. Because I think
Wonder Boy, dude, those fights were so boring with Wonder
All right,
Boy.
those were bad.
Oh,
Those
the first one was good.
Yeah, it was the first one, but then the other two, they fought 3 times, right?
No, they only
Only
fought
2.
twice.
twice. Because
Thought they
Tyron
were-
won. It was a draw the first time. The second time Tyron won.
I feel like he got hurt too. Like his back or something was bothering him.
Spinal.
Oh no, but
Spinal.
yeah,
No, but
the second one for sure was.
no, I think he
second
just
was
doesn't want it anymore. You know, he just started rapping. Hopefully that goes well for him.
No, it's his rap is terrible.
Is it bad? I've
It's
never listened to it. I would not
so
put myself through that.
bad. It's like it's embarrassing.
No, but I think Tyron Woodley, like what he wanted to be, is like what Usman is,
Yeah, Usman's a different breed,
right?
bro.
That's kind of like what he thought he was going to become. But no, Usman's that, right? Like I think he might be the best in the division, or a couple of them.
Usman has like an argument for like being the best right now in the UFC. That's like an active champion.
He's scary good, man. He obliterated in his last fight. He demolished that guy.
And he's been knocking people out ever since he got the belt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it'll be a while until like a true contender actually comes to actually,
What do you think they did? Dana's talking about doing that rematch with Kobe.
I mean, I guess if
I mean, that
Might as
has
If it
well.
sells.
that has
Yeah.
been his toughest fight. Is Kobe.
Dude broke his
What I really want is I want Mighty Mouse back in.
No, he lost his last fight.
Yeah, he's got
actually,
knocked
Did
out.
he? Did he
got
really?
knocked out.
I thought he
Fight.
won his last fight. I saw him like in an ad.
in an ad.
Oh,
That's what made
of
you
course
think
they're
he
going to
won?
promote him in an ad.
Where is he? Like
He's
Japan
at
or
he's
something?
in
in
FC.
Singapore.
in
Yeah.
Singapore?
So the reason he pretty much fought or lost was because they didn't know, or I guess you have to know kind of what the rules are. But he ended up getting kneed in the head.
While he was
or
grounded.
was he kneed or was he?
Yeah, he was
kicked?
kneed,
He was-
but he was grounded.
I thought he got kicked.
Like his hand was down
No,
or
he
something
got
like that?
kneed in the face, and his knees were on the ground, and he was like trying to get up, and the dude kneed him. But over there, that's legal.
Oh, so it was just wide open and just bam.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like soccer kicks are legal over there.
Oh, they're still legal over there? That's disgusting.
that's where the good fights.
That's
are,
awesome,
dude.
but that's disgusting.
Everybody's roided up. They have like pretty much everything legal.
Some people are fighting with boners over there. It's fucking crazy.
The Blue Chew over there.
Yeah, they got Blue Chew sponsorship over there.
Everything's legal.
See, I don't like that. I don't like seeing soccer kicks. I think that's a little too brutal, and it's no
is.
longer a sport. It's like they're actually fighting. I respect it.
That's what it is. Fight.
Yeah, I respect it, but I like the sport aspect of
But
it.
I guess like the thing is, if you don't want to get soccer kicked, don't put yourself in the position to get soccer kicked or something. It's like an asshole type thing to say.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
I think
Get
That's
up.
true.
You better get up because they're, field
That's true.
goal.
one thing I wish the UFC implements is the yellow card system.
Oh yeah,
That's
like
what
a
Pride
warning.
FC used to use.
What's that?
Like a warning, like in soccer.
A warning for what?
Like eye
Like
poke,
if you do eye pokes or anything, like eye
groin
gouging.
shots.
Yeah, eye pokes are crazy, a la John Jones. Those had to be intentional though. Come on, he has his hand out right.
Yeah.
Those kind of come on, kind of
I
like
mean, if you know you're gonna get a warning every single time, why not just keep doing it?
that is true. Yeah, don't they take a point away eventually?
Eventually, yeah, but a lot of refs don't.
Yeah, not with John Jones especially. I mean, when you're a superstar, you get away with a lot more things.
That
in
is true.
all sports, not just UFC.
Nah, man, Jokic just got ejected yesterday.
That was weird.
That was weird, right? He kind of did the John Jones eye poke. Nah, he just goes to slap the ball down on Cameron Payne and then he gets ejected.
Well,
It's really interesting because he's the MVP. It's a close game. If they lose this, they lose the series, which they ended up losing.
yeah, they got swept, and the MVP got swept.
That's fine because to be honest,
Oh, so the Suns won in 4?
They won
Yeah,
in
they won
4.
in
That
4.
guy whooped his ass.
have you guys seen that video
Yeah,
of the Suns guy?
yeah.
Bro, Devin Booker just added him on Twitter, or he said, "Hey, give me the information for the Suns guy." I think he's gonna give that guy tickets or something.
Damn.
Or he's gonna let him fuck Kendall Jenner. I don't know which one you should choose, but it's one of them, and he's gonna, it's gonna have a good time either way.
Yeah, that was funny. Games in 4. Suns in 4.
Yeah, who do you guys got to win the championship now? Then, who do you guys want? I want the Suns to win.
Nets.
All right, I got Suns.
I want Giannis to get the chip.
You want Bucks? You want Nets? What about you, Diego?
I don't even know who's up.
Just say your name.
Yeah, any name. Who do you want to win the championship?
You seem like a Jazz fan.
Who's okay? I remember last time I was here, there was that team that had those cool jerseys.
The Jazz.
Oh, the Suns.
Jazz.
No, they
Or
won.
did?
No, he liked the Suns jerseys.
Those are black jerseys, so it's
It was like black. Yeah,
with
they're
the
mainly
colorful-
black and it was colorful.
Yeah, it was the Suns. It was
That's
the
a Valley
the
City.
Valley Boys
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Them.
Yeah, well, they're in the conference finals right now, so they have a
Yeah.
high chance of going to the finals.
This is only Chris Paul's second conference finals, I believe. He's never won one.
CP3.
Yeah, but I do want Chris Paul to get a championship. Why? Because defeated my Lakers, and of course that kind of means like we're pseudo champions, right?
Yeah.
Also because if they didn't veto the trade like 10 years ago, when Chris Paul would have gone to the Lakers, this kind of counts as a championship as well.
Oh my.
For the Lakers?
Yes,
I
it
don't
does
know.
to me.
I don't know.
It does to me.
That's
It's
the worst logic.
championship by default.
That's the worst logic in the world.
But it's crazy because I'm a Lakers fan, but I've never been a LeBron fan since I'm a Lakers fan. LeBron, he's not.
Why don't? What? How
No,
do you
he's
not-
great. He's great, but I have to hate him still, even though.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Is it because he leaked the Beats Pro?
Is it because he does
Did he?
Space Jam?
The Beats Buds?
Huh?
Because he's doing Space Jam 2?
Nah, it's not, he annoys me sometimes.
With Space Jam 2?
Nah, he annoys me with that when he did that video rapping over T Grizz like 8 years ago, and his hairline annoys me.
Oh,
Damn, dude, relax.
You're
Yeah,
making
yeah.
fun of a man who can't control his hairline.
No, he can control
Honestly,
it.
something
The
natural.
thing is,
He's
he's
rich.
rich enough to
I want to
fix
see you
it.
lift up your hair.
Bro, I've had a bad forehead for a long time. I told you, Diego, you got
Better
a
than
crisp.
LeBron's.
It is better. It's way better than LeBron. It's impeccable. Is it worth like 200 mil or whatever he's worth? $1 billion? Definitely not. If LeBron wants to donate, if he wants to come on the podcast, nah.
You have a different tone.
I really do like him. He's a great player.
Oh, he's a beast.
Still not my
Top-
favorite all time.
Top 3.
Bro, honestly, I might even argue and say he's the best of all time. Only because his physical gifts are so crazy. His
It's not
court,
about physical
his
gifts,
court
though.
vision.
But you know what
It's
we have
crazy.
to wait to consider him the greatest of all time?
When he retires.
When he starts to act in Space Jam 2.
That's true.
That is true.
That's when we
true.
gotta
That's
wait.
That,
I don't know. Space Jam 1's going to be hard to beat, honestly. I grew up
Taco
with that
Tuesday,
movie.
though?
Yeah, that's
Taco
true.
Tuesday?
He
Come on.
developed a culture over that, didn't he?
He's cultured.
That is true. That is true. But greatest of all time, I don't think anybody could ever consider him the greatest of all time.
No, I think you have to consider him the greatest of all time.
Over MJ.
Yes.
You
See,
can't.
my
I don't know.
favorite player of all time is Kobe.
Yeah.
I don't even watch basketball, but I think Michael Jordan's the best
Yeah.
of all time.
He is.
Yep. Plays golf, acts.
Yeah, that's true.
Is
And-
a
Played
gambler.
baseball.
He is a big gambler, too, so maybe
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
Maybe he is the greatest of all time.
Yep.
Probably had a couple parlays on FanDuel,
Yeah.
He might actually be the
And
greatest
he
of all time.
didn't hold on to his hairline. He just went completely bald.
He did go. You know what? That
Like a
is true.
true man.
That
And
is
have
true.
you seen his mustache?
Hitler stash?
He had a Hitler stash
Yeah, he
for a
did have a mustache.
while.
Yeah, like he only Michael Jordan could pull that off.
He had the Hitler stash in the tagless Hanes commercials.
Yeah. He's a beast, dude. And he was a White Sox.
Yeah.
That is true. What is White Sox Southside?
Well,
Southside, right?
He was,
Southside,
yeah,
yeah.
Southside.
Southside?
He was a White Sox player, but got shifted to their whatever company team, farm team.
Affiliated team.
Yeah.
Right, their affiliate team. Nah, man, that's crazy though. Oh, you know what? Yeah, Michael Jordan, the GOAT. You're right.
Yeah, there's really no debate. We didn't even go into basketball, but
And he is the he is the GOAT, dude. Because all the reasons we named, but also, bro, he fucked up so much people in the playoffs. Today's actually the anniversary of him hitting that shot in Utah.
oh really?
Yeah.
Wow, I have that in my
Oh, that
in
picture?
my living room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he fucked up so many teams. You know, when he has Isaiah Thomas hates his ass, right?
Who?
Isaiah Thomas,
Oh, yeah, they
What
have
would you
some
say?
kind
Yeah.
of beef.
right? Scottie Pippen probably hates him.
They hate Isaiah Thomas.
I don't think he hates him like that though, because I remember seeing The Last Dance. Right? I mean, they talked about him and everything.
Yeah.
Well, Scottie Pippen was hurt. He was hurt.
Yeah.
He said, "What do you got to tell my business?" You know,
Right.
man. But no, yeah, MJ, greatest of all time. You know, man, Last Dance, good
Yeah.
show. What have you guys been watching recently? What shows have you guys been watching?
None.
None.
No TV shows. I've been watching
Mythic Quest?
Yeah, Mythic Quest on Apple TV Plus.
What's that?
It's pretty much a show about game development, sort of.
Oh,
It's a fake.
it's a
game.
sitcom.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a sitcom, kind of like.
It has Rob
McInerney,
McInerney, the dude from
Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
yeah.
Is that what character is it playing in It's Always Sunny?
I forgot his
Mac?
name. Mac.
Mac?
Yeah. Yep. Mac.
Fat Mac or but not.
He's buff, dude. He's
In
always
the
been
show,
buff.
he's buff.
Yeah.
Dude, I love It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia though.
Yeah.
I used to hate it growing up because it was so stupid. I'm like, it would piss me off that they're being so stupid during the show. Then I realized, oh, that's the show. I can just turn off my brain and watch the show and enjoy it. They have this dope episode, kind of like that Birdman movie, where it's shot with like, it looks like it's one camera take, right?
Yeah.
It looks like there's no scenes cutting it out. So the quality is impeccable, kind of like the quality of this podcast. Not just.
Dang.
All right, so what's new in the world? What do you guys think? Aliens. Is that too much? Or are we going too much?
Is that really new though?
Yeah, that already new.
All right. Should we just do like a fast round? Do aliens exist? Go
Yes.
around clockwise?
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
aliens
Yes.
exist?
Yeah.
What do you think they look like?
Mexicans.
And we can say that because we're Mexican. Do
They look like humans.
you think they look like humans?
Illegal aliens do exist. He's right.
Oh, we're talking about outer space aliens.
Yeah.
All right.
We're
Yeah.
talking
yeah.
about
Extraterrestrial.
Dudes
There
from
you
the
go.
planet, like,
Yeah, specify, my guy.
Yeah. I'm over here thinking about tacos.
Yeah, dude. You just said Taco Tuesday.
talking about,
so confused.
talking about aliens from like the Zarkon Peninsula, you know, something.
Sarcon.
where like it rains like diamonds or some shit.
Dang.
That'd be
But diamonds over
fire.
there probably are worthless, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
probably.
Diamonds here are worthless.
That's true.
They're just all marketing.
What?
Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
diamonds
Diamonds
are
are like the strongest gem.
what are
Yeah,
blood
but they're
diamonds?
able to, like, you can create diamonds, though.
Yeah.
What makes them lower the value.
Saw some dude make diamonds from peanut butter.
All right, calm down.
All right.
But it ain't that skippy shit. You feel me?
Hey, speaking of peanut butter, you guys like the nuts in the peanut butter, or do you like the smooth?
I like cream.
Smooth.
Yeah, smooth cream.
Bro, chunky hits different sometimes though.
Wait, you like crunchy?
Bro, no, I go with both, but sometimes that crunchy hits
Crunchy? Yeah, I'm
different.
a crunchy guy myself.
Crunchy messes up the toast.
It does mess up the toast, but I feel like you get more for your
Oh,
dollar.
I don't toast my bread. I just go straight fucking raw.
I feel like if you get the crunchy and you blend it up the rest, you'll probably get at least 30% more peanut butter.
No, I don't know.
That bang for your buck.
The bang for the buck is that the jelly and peanut butter in one jar.
Nah, bro, none of that.
That's
See,
nasty.
That jar is not real peanut butter and it's not real jelly. I don't know what that is. That's some synthetic. That's
Yeah.
like made in the lab.
Yeah, and that's like kind of bullshit because then you get less of both. You get less jelly and
You
less
get
peanut
exactly
butter.
half.
But you can just get a jar of peanut butter and a tube of jelly.
Then what am I supposed to do? Get 2 spoons?
That's
I only
that's
have
true.
one
spoon.
That is true. You do waste more silverware doing that though.
You do. Yeah, it's bad for the
we
environment,
don't.
dude.
Yeah, we don't wash utensils around here. We
Yeah,
throw
I
'em
haven't
away.
watched a utensil since I was in second grade. So
For real? Bro, one time I made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich on a flour tortilla.
Wow.
What?
Why?
I didn't have any,
alien? Are you the alien?
I didn't, bro, I didn't have any bread. That shit's slab though. Try it out. Try
Did you eat it
one day.
raw?
Huh?
Did
The
you
tortilla?
heat it up or
Well,
raw?
all they're always, tortillas are pre-cooked unless you get them like
So
homemade.
you ate it
Whoa,
raw. So you
got
ate
the
it pretty much
flour?
cold.
Flour
Huh?
tortillas?
Yeah,
They're
they're pre,
even worse.
bro. They're pre-cooked. Don't you see like the little birthmarks on them? Bro, they're pre-cooked, dude. I'm telling you.
It doesn't matter. I mean, that's whatever.
No, the only real tortillas are corn tortillas.
Yeah, any
So-
flour tortilla is fucking boy.
So
Yeah,
you're saying when I have a flour tortilla in my hand, that's not real?
That ain't real.
that ain't a real tortilla.
That's not real.
It's not authentic.
You
At
have
least.
a flavorless pancake.
Yeah,
That is true. You know what?
Oh.
And it's super high in calories. Corn tortillas are so much, like, so way less in calories than a flour tortilla. You know, that's what they double up when you go to like a taco stand. You know, they gotta double up the tortillas on your taco because it's soaking up all that grease, all that good grease, man. That's fire. What is your go-to taco?
Go to taco.
Yeah, what is it? Like, do you go asada? Do you go al pastor? Do you go
Asada.
lengua?
Al pastor too. Shit.
Al pastor.
Yeah, al pastor for sure.
Yeah.
Probably.
Bro,
Yeah.
I might be the only one that goes asada then.
No, well, I mean,
no,
it's
I go
interchangeable.
asada and pastor. It depends where I'm at.
Yeah.
Most of the times, I don't trust the Mexican places with asada
Why?
because they cut up the cuero in it, and I don't like that.
Oh, you
Oh,
like the
see,
fat.
I actually like
Some
guaro.
people
do
like
not
that
like
though.
it.
Some
I like
people
guaro with
that.
some limon, some sal, some
Oh,
salecita.
are you the type that eats like the fat and like carnitas and shit?
That's why I used to be fat as fuck as a kid.
Because
Yeah,
you like the fat on that?
yeah. Except if we made them homemade and they had to like shave down the pork. Sometimes they wouldn't shave it all the way and it has it on the cuero. That shit would make me gag. I feel like the little hair just.
Ew.
Okay.
Bro, I remember, speaking of hair, I was at my ex's house and her dad offered me some food. He's like, you hungry? I was like, yeah. he brings out fucking pig feet in the bowl. Actually, no.
Was
he
it
brings
bussin'?
he brings out the bowl and gets like a can and like it just slops it on the bowl. And he's like, there you go. And the fucking you can see the knuckles and the pig hair. And I was just sitting there sucking it for like an hour. He's like, I'm gonna finish it. It's been an hour. I was like, I don't know if I can.
I remember walking into like the Mexican shops and seeing like the freaking like chicken feet and shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they use those to catch a spell or something like that. Fucking some brujeria or some shit. I don't know what those
You
bugs
actually
are.
cook them up and eat them.
Do you like them?
No.
The fucking pickles chicken feet.
That's funny.
But what I do love though is like in a lot of cultures like this, nothing goes to waste.
Oh, Mexican culture, 100%.
Just like in cultures like this, like everything gets eaten, and that's that's good. There'd be some moldy ass shit. They'd just be like, cut the corner off. And they'd feed that shit to the dog or something.
That is so fucking
Yeah.
true, dude. Dude, I've ate some nasty shit as a kid that I shouldn't have ate because it was so bad. But I done it.
You know what's something weird that a lot of people don't do though, which I guess a lot of poor-ish people do. Is like put ketchup in their eggs.
They do or they don't.
They do.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
do you eat it? Or
I do that.
Dude, I
Yeah,
gotta be
you guys
honest.
see, because we're normalized, right? Well, I guess we
Yeah, we all
normalized it.
grew up in
It's-
a Mexican household.
Yeah, so you put ketchup in eggs. Another thing is like bags and trash cans, right? Or no, not like having trash cans in the bathroom. A lot of people, I guess, white people really don't.
Yeah, because apparently like, Mexicans put their toilet paper into after they wipe their ass, they put it into the can.
Yeah,
And like, obviously, I think now that I'm grown, I don't do that. But like, as a kid, that's how I was taught.
yeah. I mean, that's
That is true. That's wild.
there's just some stuff that I guess we do, or yeah,
Well, it's because they told me that if you put it into the toilet, it's going to flood.
yup. That's what they
Yeah,
always
I
tell
think
us.
that's clogged.
It's gonna
Yeah.
get clogged and then it's gonna flood.
This probably is bad for the septic system though.
No, I think maybe it was bad for a while, but I think they figured out to where when they made toilet paper so when it hits the water, it almost evaporates now.
Bro, I want to get a bidet.
It
though.
doesn't stay tough.
Just use baby wipes.
No, well that's
That
even
clogs
worse.
toilet
That's
wipes.
even worse. Yeah.
I do use baby wipes, but I actually care about the whales and shit, dude. I don't want that in their habitat.
Yes, but speaking of the ketchup and eggs, do you guys ever put like jelly or not honey syrup in your eggs too?
No,
Oh,
I
like,
don't put
Bro, I remember
syrup.
one time they were touching.
I did that
Right,
once.
had like my pancakes and the syrup and the eggs touched.
Yeah,
It's decent.
it's decent. Yeah, I fuck with
But
that.
you guys ever put ketchup on your ramen?
No.
See, growing up as a kid, that's the real broke lifestyle. I put ketchup in my ramen.
No, we put hot sauce in our ramen though. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Limon and shit. But I
Valentina.
remember when I was in high school, I was in home ec class. Like they only offered it like freshman year. And I remember I grew up in the hood, and these people we were making spaghetti one time. They asked the teacher, "Where's the ketchup for the spaghetti?" I said, "Dang."
Yeah.
I couldn't go. I was like, I do some questionable stuff, right? I'm putting it in my ramen. They're putting it on their spaghetti.
That's
Oh,
disgusting.
that's a totally different type. They're like, bro, it's tomato sauce.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
nah, that's totally different than regular tomato.
it really
I
is.
mean, I see that more acceptable than putting in your ramen, though.
For real, you think so?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, what they said, it's tomato.
Bring out the ramen. Nah.
Actually, here's a point because ramen also has the caldo.
But I would drain it because the last thing you want is
gotcha,
to make it
gotcha.
tomato soup, and that would be kind of nasty. But then these people who babysat me growing up, maybe they're fucking with me, but they would get saltines and eat those with ketchup.
Ew.
I think that's a common thing.
That's gross.
Yeah.
That
See, you
sounds
guys say it's
disgusting.
common.
No,
Yeah.
I think
It's a
not like
delicacy.
not
Nah.
common, but no, I've heard of that before. I'm
I
pretty sure.
just can't eat sardines. Period.
No, I didn't say sardines. Saltines.
Oh, saltines. Oh,
Oh
really?
wait, saltines or
I thought you said
wait, so
sardines.
crackers?
Oh, man. Saltines.
Saltine
Crackers,
crackers.
yeah.
Oh, then
I thought you said
never
sardines.
mind.
Hey,
Yeah, I thought you said sardines.
Sardines aren't bad, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat them.
My dad would buy them from time to time. They're actually not bad. Like, they're like in mustard, and then you eat them with crackers, and they fall right apart. It's kind of gross looking at them because they're like have eyes and they're looking back at you.
Ew.
Nice.
They're just in there like, what the fuck? They made some bad decisions with letting them into that tin can,
Damn.
but they're still pretty good. All right, so we're on this food topic. We'll just go clockwise. What's your favorite food?
You go first.
Bro, I
That's,
just
not
told
even,
you.
that's not even a clock, is it? Well, it depends how you look at it. Never
Well,
mind. Yeah.
we start on my left.
All right. Dang.
What's your
Favorite
go?
food?
What's your go-to then? Fast food.
Go to fast food. I always go to Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. What do you get?
I get salad.
Salad.
Cobb salad.
You go to Chick-fil-A. You get the salad.
Hey, we're talking about fast food here.
The Cobb salad with tenders.
Oh,
You get the salad. What do they say? Like, are you sure?
are you sure?
Do you
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A for a salad? Oh Oh my god.
Bro, you know you can get a burger or like a chicken sandwich and it has lettuce, right?
Those are ass.
You don't like the whoa. You don't like Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich?
No.
Look at me in the eyes.
Yeah.
You do not like Chick-fil-A's chicken sandwich.
I did not like it.
Then why are you smiling?
Because I did like the one, they had the breakfast
You're
one, the
making me
bagel.
mad.
They had the chicken, egg, and cheese bagel. I like those.
Listen to me.
But I did not like the
Hold on.
Chick-fil-A sandwiches.
Okay, please tell me you don't like chicken sandwiches, period. Or is it just Chick-fil-A?
Just Chick-fil-A's.
So where do you go for a good chicken sandwich?
I guess Popeyes.
Popeyes. I don't know. Every time I go to Popeyes, their food, or it always takes long to get the food, and they always fuck up my order.
They're so rude.
Yeah, they are.
One time I pulled up, they didn't even say anything. She didn't say anything to me. She just said, as soon as I get onto the intercom, she goes, "We're out of chicken sandwiches."
Bro.
I was like, "Oh, can I just get the tenders?" "We're out of tenders." I was like,
Bro.
"Can I get some fries?" "We're out of fries." I was like, "I'm just gonna leave, right?"
Bro, I had the same experience.
Did you really?
I was in the Atlanta airport. We went to go eat, and we saw Popeyes. I went up to her. I was like, "Hey, can I get a?" And she just said, "We don't have that." And I'm not even joking. She just said, "We don't have that." I was like, "Hey, can I get it?" She's like, "We don't have that." The chicken sandwich didn't even come out yet there. I'm like,
That's
"What
so
the?"
funny.
I'm like, "Are you serious?" She's like, "Yeah, we don't have that." I'm like, "Okay." So I figured out something they had. It was trash, dude. I
Yeah.
don't know if it was just because we're in the airport.
I think they cannot have
It was
been
bad.
out of all that shit. That's just bullshit, isn't it?
No, bro. Someone who has worked in the fast food place for a long time, they're usually almost out of nothing.
Yeah, they're
That's
usually
true.
just lazier. They just don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I said, unless the manager is incompetent, because when I was managing and stuff, you have to make sure you have all your stuff ordered. Some days your truck might be late, but you should still have it available. But no, Popeyes is known for having awful customer service. Of course, it can't be all of them, but Chick-fil-A, they're known for having great customer service. But the lines at Chick-fil-A are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, I can't, dude. I can't.
So I got to use the app.
You go pick up.
Actually, no, I did use the app a little
I
bit.
use the app. Always get curbside. Just wait there in my car where the air conditioner's on.
Yeah.
Wait for it. Get my food. I'm done.
Yeah. And honestly, sometimes if it's actually in a good location because you could drive by it and you could see if it's busy or not, and you could just always turn around like easy. Either way you're going, you can always turn around and go to it if you see that it's not busy.
And if it's full, you go to Popeyes.
Yeah, if it's full, you go to Popeyes, which I have done, but they said they're out of sandwiches. So
Oh, that's true.
It's
and I had to
still
go to
better.
Panda, and I had to go to Panda Express.
But there was a Wendy's there. They have chicken sandwiches.
There was a Wendy's. Totally
Now they
forgot.
do.
Yeah, but Popeyes does have like seafood with an asterisk. I don't know if it is seafood, but it tastes like shrimp, kind of. It's there.
I like Popeyes fries. I feel like their fries are a little underrated.
Fries are awful. Best fries.
Really?
Checkers. Checkers
Checkers
fries.
just have fire fries.
Yeah.
I think Chick-fil-A's fries are a little overrated.
The waffle fries.
Waffle fries are a little overrated for me. Unless you have them with like the Chick-fil-A sauce or the cheese sauce, then all right, you're decent.
Yeah, the fries are extremely overrated. But I'm a guy who likes to dip things. I
Yeah,
like
I dip
my
my
dips.
fries.
I like my ranch, my barbecue sauce, my what is it?
Your blue
The
cheese.
Polynesian sauce. Blue cheese is gonna fuck up my stomach, but I'll go for it. If it's that Wingstop blue cheese ranch, it's fire.
It's different.
Yeah, it hits. It hits for sure.
I usually eat my fries without ketchup.
Are you a psychopath? I'm kidding.
So do you just eat them like that? Just like
Yeah, just straight up.
that's like missionary style? Like
No, that's actually brave. That's like a raw dog, dude. You're a
hey,
brave man.
You know what to expect. Hey, for real though, one of the
I don't
best.
need that ketchup.
Yeah, you're a real man.
Yeah, one of the best joys in life though is getting that McDonald's bag and like eating all your food, and at the bottom of the bag have those little fries. The ones that are just tiny, but they're crunchy. They got just the right amount of salt on there. Is it kosher? I don't know. But they're fire. They're so fire. Right?
Yeah.
It's just
The overcooked
delicious.
fries.
Yeah, they're a little overcooked.
Do you guys want to know like a hack for if you want to get fresh fries at McDonald's or anywhere? Just tell them you don't want salt. And it's because all their salt, they already salted all their fries. And so you ask for no salt, they have to make new fries.
I feel
That's if you're like stingy.
I feel like that's like the fast way to get your food spit on.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I used to do it to us when I used to work at McDonald's.
Do you guys Nah.
No, we never
incriminate anyone.
spat, but there's been some nasty shit that has been done.
I saw a video of this dude working at like Little Caesars, and he spit a loogie into someone's deep dish.
Oh man.
That's
so
fucked up. Like,
freaking
don't ever do that. That's just like that's bad karma. You're,
Yeah.
you know, something's bad gonna happen to you.
Okay, I gotta take you to the story, and I'm not gonna say which Taco Bell, but there's a Taco Bell. Oh, there's a guy that I used to go to high school with. I worked at Taco Bell. Who's actually the manager there. And one time I was asking about like working there. He's like, honestly, bro, don't ever go to my Taco Bell. I'm like, why? He's like, bro, it's like some nasty. They do nasty shit to the food. I'm like, what type of nasty shit? He's like, bro, even if I tell you, you don't believe me. It's like, bro, just tell me. So he says, guys will rip their pubes and put them in the tacos and spit in it and throw loogies in it and shit like that. He's like, don't ever go there. And I went there 2 weeks ago.
All right.
What was the over under on the pubes you found?
I didn't find any pubes. I think that was back in high school, so I doubt those people still work there now.
See, that's too much work. I'd rather just give them the food and have the customer leave. No matter how mad they made me, I'm going to make your food fast as fuck and you're going to get out of here. I'm not going to resort to doing anything else because not only is that like bad karma, that's too time consuming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's way too time consuming. That's why I'm kind of happy with the pandemic that people wear masks now. Because I'm kind of like I'm kind of like a germaphobe in a way. And just talking, people spit all over. Bro, that speaking of nasty shit, that reminds me, at the mall, at the food court, like this is like 10 years ago. I went to this like Philly cheesesteak place.
Oh, Charlie's?
Charlie's. Yeah.
No, it was the one that closed down.
Oh, South Park?
It was like escape steak or some shit like that.
The Great Escape, I think. Or Great Escape or
It was
something.
like some shit
Yeah,
like
they
steak
had like
escape. Like
a hot air balloon or something.
Yeah, exactly. I swear this lady was like, what do you want to drink? Because I ordered my food, right? I was like, I'll take a Sprite. I swear she had it there, like filling up, took a sip, put it back to fill up the rest and closed it. I think she thought it was her drink.
Nice.
But I remember the whole time, during that same time, I was a fucking dumbass kid, I think. My dad gave me like a $20 bill and he was like, go get your food. My food was probably like $8. I told her to keep the change. I thought that meant only keep the quarters and shit. Nah, that bitch kept like $12.50.
Well, you said to keep the change.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that shit. I thought it meant keep the quarters. I was like, where's the rest of my money? I'm like,
You meant keep the cents?
yeah, I was like, oh, my dad doesn't want this money. Right?
Wow.
Yeah, dude, I was.
You said keep the
That must have been a dumbass kid, dude.
That was funny.
That's the last time he gave you money, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably, dude. Yeah, I learned my lesson real quick.
She was like, this kid's fucking rich, bro.
Yeah, she hustled the fuck out of me.
Yeah. It's hilarious.
All
All
right,
right,
man.
so
You guys want to call it a wrap or?
How long have you been going for?
Oh no, man. I think it's been over an hour 7 minutes ish.
That's not bad.
all right, call it a wrap for
That
today.
kind of flew by.
That did go by pretty quick.
Yeah.
We covered a lot of topics. I think that might have to be edited. What do you guys think? Did we say
A little bit.
Probably, honestly. We'll.
I think we'll figure it out. I think it went pretty decent.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Call it an end.
We'll see.
All right.
That was the first episode of the Ski Mask podcast.
We'll call this episode. We'll call it episode 1 at the beginning.
Yeah.
We're gonna call this episode 0 or 00
Yeah.
001.
or 001. There you go. That's fine. I like it.
001.
All right.
All right. So if you guys made it through this, give yourself a pat on the back. Hopefully you guys join us next time. I'm going to share it with someone. It helps us out a lot. Take care. Have a great rest of the week. See you next time.